Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to your weekly energy update. And this week we have a lot going on in the heavens as far as the planets. Well, Mercury is going out of its retrograde, yay, right? Going into its post-shadow on the 18th. So we do have time here to reflect on what did we learn about things coming up from the past during the retrograde period. It will go direct on February 8th, which means it's fully moving forward. So we still have a little bit of time here during the post-shadow. The more we move away from January 18th to February 8th, the less of the Mercury kind of retrograde reflection energy will leave us. Then Uranus is actually going to be going into its post-shadow as well, but on January 22nd. And it takes a long time. It's further out, of course, than Mercury. Mercury is like right next to the sun. Uranus is, further out in our little solar system. So it takes more time for it to make movement in different places. So it's going to its post-shadow on January 22nd, but it doesn't go direct until May 10th. So we do have time here. Uranus rules over Aquarius, and it is about suddenness. It brings in change and has us look at new ways of looking at how to get things done, brings in new ideas, things like that as well. So whatever came up while Uranus was in its retrograde, we have a great deal of time between January 22nd and May 10th to look at that, what we learned during that period. Now, it goes then into pre-shadow again on May 26th. So we're going to be going back into retrograde in Uranus, so don't get too comfortable with it. But the furthest we get away from January 22nd to May 10th, the less impact of sudden change and having challenges on looking at how we do things impacts it there. And then this week, January 20th, we do go into Aqua season. So happy birthday to all you Aquarians that are coming up here, all you sun babies. And I do have a special pick a card for the Aquarius season for everyone, but it has a special birthday reading in there too for all you Aquarius suns. That actually comes out tomorrow on January 15th. For the focus of this reading, though, on January 21st, we do have the new moon in Aquarius that's happening at 1:53 p.m. Mountain Time, which is the time zone I'm in. And so we'll focus in on the 10 new moon wishes that we make during the first 8 hours after the new moon. So, during that period, if you focus on like new moon wishes, it could be for anything. But to make the most of the power, we do it within 8 hours after the new moon. And if you focus in on the energy of the sign that the new moon is in, it is an even more powerful around manifesting those wishes. So I'll pop up the Aquarius characteristics here on the screen. And so you can see here how it has to do with the social circle, friends, acquaintances, groups, tribes, social media, that type of thing. Also humanitarian global outlooks, new and unusual ways of approaching challenges. That's that Uranus energy. The old no longer works for the new. It could be about technology, inventions, internet-based solutions and opportunities, lightning and electricity also. And big dreams. The Aquarius card in the tarot is the star card. It's one of the wish fulfillment cards. So it's like dream big. This is the sign of the 11th house of the whopping wishes is what I call them. There's a little astrological offering a service that I put out there, which I'll have linked down in the description box below if you're interested in getting your wishes, understanding more about wishes. It's also about sudden and surprising major changes, so rebelliousness and erratic behavior, higher spiritual thinking and pursuits around astrology, extraterrestrial connections, and other worldliness. So it's about detachment and having objective viewpoints. Of course, it's an air sign, so there's a lot of mental battles. Can have inflexibility, overthinking, brainstorming, and of course, the Aquarius sign rules over the ankles, the calves, the veins, and circulation. So if you have any type of challenges with that, then you can definitely make a lot of strong energy towards that with these new moon wishes. So that is how we can make the most of this energy of this new moon. For this reading, I'm going to be asking, what new beliefs or ideas are arising from an unexpected event? So that's what we'll be focusing on here. Of course, there's going to be a reading for each individual zodiac sign, and yours starts right now. All right, Pisces, this is your weekly energy update. We're going to start off with the Divine Guidance deck here. Let's see what they want to start off with for you. What new belief or idea is going to be coming about either through a sudden event that had happened during the retrograde of Uranus or something that's happening very soon. So let's take a look. What does Spirit want you to know? All right, well, there it is. We call these spiritual ink blot tests. So whatever you see in this card is special for you. Card number 1. And we will put that over here. And let's see what message comes in here from the book. And this card is called Angelic Being. So your angelic being has been with you since the day of your birth and will continue to be with you when you cross through the veil and return home. Your angelic guardian is asking you to look for signs and synchronicities. They're trying to communicate with you now. In a whisper of gentle guidance, you may hear your name being called, feel the subtle touch of a feather or a tender tickle. You may see a sign on a billboard, a magazine, or even on TV. Keep your awareness open to the message that they are bringing you. Wow, so you might be getting new messages from your angels, your spirit guides, those on the other side. So very fitting for Pisces anyway. You are very connected to the heavenly realms. So this is an acknowledgement of your connection, but also a foreshadowing from your angelic hosts, letting you know that they are going to be giving you messages all over the place. We're also going to pull from the magic of the Unicorns Oracle and see if they will tell us more, or what they will tell us more about this communication coming in. All right, so what else for Pisces, please? All right, that's the one right here. And you've got the freedom of truth. Card number 12, which you, of course, are the 12th house in the zodiac. And it says, communicate honestly, be who you truly are. And we'll put that right next to that right here. Let's see what else the magic of the unicorns has for you. When you speak your truth and live in honesty and integrity, you are totally free to be yourself. There's nothing to hide. There are no secrets in your life, and your aura becomes transparent. Unconsciously, everyone can see or sense this, and they respond to your openness. The whole world trusts you, for everything is above board. Receiving this card suggests that it is important for you to be totally yourself. Speak about what you really want to do. Reveal your thoughts and feelings. Be honest with yourself and others. Tell the truth. This sets your communication center free. Honesty has a resonance that people respond to, for when you are totally genuine, Others feel safe with you. They accept you and feel comfortable and relaxed with you. Authenticity is the greatest gift you can give to yourself and those around you. If you need support for this, ask Archangel Michael to create a deep blue ball of truth and place it in your throat chakra. Then ask your unicorn to illuminate it. This will allow your throat chakra to open up to higher communication, which in turn will enable the angels on the golden ray to speak through you. Angels, you will become an ambassador for them and touch many people. Receiving this card reminds you that when you are totally real, your life transforms. And the affirmation for this card is, I am my authentic self. And I love that here for you because, basically the angels are communicating with you and giving you messages. This is what they were saying. And for you to be a true, authentic you, stepping out of the fear, stepping out of the supposed to, the should, the need to, instead of proclaiming the fears of the opinions that you were given throughout your life, this is about connecting higher to the capital T truths that are rooted in unconditional love, which is the true authentic you. This human character we're playing is an illusion. It is a character that a costume we put on to experience this life through. But this is a time of you really connecting to the higher places of who you really are and expressing that clearly, just by your living, but also through your voice, because it talked about activating your throat chakra. We're also going to pull from the Tarot of Dreams. Let's see what else they have to add here for you for this week. But I like this nudge, just to be true to the authentic you and not trying to be who you think everyone thinks you should be, supposed to be, need to be, have to be, all those fun things that we're taught, right? So we have these two here, and we'll slide those right in there. And you've got to this one and to these three. Excuse me. So put those right there. Get those out of the way, and we will start with this one down here, which you have the 9 of coins. The 9s it's called the Hermit's Journey, which is about you turning inward and finding your wholeness and your completeness within. And I really like that because, they do have, she has a dove in her hands here, which she's usually in a garden by herself on the cards, but there's always usually a bird represented there, which is the Holy Spirit. It is the spirit realm being there with you. Your angels saying you're not alone. They're always with you. So you're finding your wholeness and your completeness within yourself, not by anything in the outside world. Inward and upward is where you're finding your wholeness and your completeness, which allows you to be this solid individual sharing your authentic self with the world. Yeah. And here's the King of Wands. Wands usually is our drive, our ambition, our inspiration, our passion. But the King of Wands, the wands can also be your spiritual energy, and the King being the highest that you can achieve in that would represent your higher self or connection to the spiritual realm. So I'm not surprised that these are coming in, because this is so your energy, Pisces, connecting to the higher realms and allowing that energy to flow into you and out to the world. But really connecting to the true, authentic you is coming in here very clear. Yeah. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune. So things will be changing in your favor here. The Wheel of Fortune is, the 10 endings and new beginnings, but there is this transformation that comes with it. The awareness that whatever has happened in your life, whatever this event, this sudden event, this unexpected event that's happening, when we realize that our higher self, our soul, did choose you as its character to represent it and to experience this life through, that it also chose all these fated events that it wanted to experience here, that things are happening on purpose, for a purpose, that things are not happening to you, they're happening for you. But within each fated event, you get to use your power, your free will, to choose what something means, what story you put to it, and what emotion you want to feel as you go through it. And you have two choices: either thoughts, like stories and emotions that are rooted in the fears of losing conditional love, those outside opinions, or those stories and emotions that are rooted in unconditional love from above. So you are getting an idea of your power, of your authentic true self, and of the choices that you can make that can transform and change your life with this. Yeah. And here's the Ace of Swords. So swords, thoughts, beliefs, mindsets, attitudes, expectations. And the Ace of Swords allows you to connect to the higher realms and understand just those truths that are rooted in unconditional love, which then allow you to cut away and slice away the small t truths, those that are rooted in the fear of losing conditional love, those human opinions we talked about. It helps you cut those away. So you definitely are getting this empowerment that comes through here. Yeah, and the Tower. So the unexpected removal of something to make way to have something moved into your life, or to move something out of your path so that you can move forward. I mean, basically, both of these cards work so well together because they are about endings and new beginnings that are for you, not happening to you. You got the number 1 here too. So from the very beginning, there is this new coming in. The aces are new. So you've got endings and new beginnings throughout here, but remembering that they're happening for you is such an important piece of this. Yeah, and you have the Four of Cups. Cups are emotions, and the 4 is about stable emotions. The 3 cups that are down here are the ones that are not fulfilling in the outside world. Relationships, situations, jobs, education stuff, things like your body, bank accounts, possessions, they were just leaving us feeling bored and unfulfilled. But here comes the unconditional love from above being offered as well. So all of this is turning you inward to see the true, authentic you that is a powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being that is made of unconditional love. And that is what this new, not that it's like super new to you, but it's a new phase of it. You're stepping up. This unexpected changes allows you to see the fickleness, the instability of the outside world, and it just pushes you and points you even more inward and upward to the true authentic you. And through these experiences, I feel like with you speaking the truths from up above, what you're learning through this from the higher realms, you're able to show by living living this, like how you're choosing, the story you're putting around it, the emotions you're choosing to feel, communicates so much to the world. But then also what you verbally share with people, the story that you share about what happened also is transformational. So I love this for you for this week, Pisces, and that is what message they have for you at this time. If you're interested in more messages of love from above, in addition to these weekly energy updates, I also put out monthly readings for each individual zodiac sign, pick-a card readings, and a few other types of videos. So if you don't want to miss out on those and get updated immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button, and then also by clicking the subscribe button, you're given access to the notification bell. And if you go in there, there's an option for all, which if you select it, 2 things happen. 1, you're notified immediately when I post new videos. And 2, you're also notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. I know. Also, doing those things helps spread the Zen love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, subscribe to my channel, Doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so happy, it wants to automatically share the videos of my channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, please know I'm very, very grateful. These are general readings. If you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box of the video down below. All right, beautiful people, as you go throughout each and every second of every day of your life, please know that you, yes, you, are unconditionally loved by the Mother and Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week. We'll be talking to you soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.